Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Project Ozone 3 Kappa Mode. Before we get into it, I'd like to ask you all to please like, subscribe, and leave any comments you have for me down in the comments below. In addition, check out the description where we have links to my Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. Twitch, if you just want to see live streams, schedule TBD at the moment, but probably by the time this comes out, it'll be over on my Twitter, where I also post updates on when videos and stuff like that's live. And finally, you can check out the Discord, where we just hang out and chat about mod packs like this and what's going on. Yeah, so that's about it. Now let's get into what you really came to see, which is me working on some endgame stuff, actually. One thing I've just wanted to do, because it's just a quest, it's not hard, I might as well just get it done. I'm never going to use it. Just get the Skullfire. Sword out of the way. Actually, just put some RK in here, which I did not mean to do. So, quest completion-wise, I have a little bit of work that I want to focus on this time. So there are some things still not done in all these tabs, but essentially, all that stuff that hasn't been done, will be needed to complete all these quests. I could check that one off. And that off. So all of these are the, I mean, not all of it. Most of this stuff is the creative items. They're a little rough to make, but the first two we need to do is, and I've already checked before anyone in the comments has to talk about it, the chaos planks each require a bit of each of these. So I'm going to make 9 of each of these creative items when I make them, so that I have 1 to keep and 8 to put into this chaos plank recipe, which is because I need, I believe, 8 chaos planks. Actually, I should probably make 10 of each of these, so that I can make enough chaos planks to have 1 left over to make use it with the infinite creative chest to make infinite chaos planks. But that's for well in the future. And yeah, so first things first. We have, this is all 7th degree neutral steel, right? And this is not needed for anything, so we can just make 1 of these. That's so weird. Yeah, so we could do that, but first I want to do this. I want to take care of this crafting core. And how many pedestals are we going to need for the chaos planks, which is kind of, or not chaos planks, for the creative chest, which is kind of the only use for the chaos. Actually, we don't need any more chaos planks. They're only used for the creative chest. That's it. So we probably are good with just 9. But how many different things is there for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17... 17. I have to do the math later. I'll do it off camera, but let's get this black iron. We need, is this needed for that? No, it's not. Okay. So we just need 1 of those. An elite catalyst and 2 elite components. And get this stuff all running. I've been looking through these recipes. These things are gonna get pretty insane. I mean, some of the beginning stuff isn't bad, but 1 black iron slate. Let's wait, is this done? Come on, finish, there we go. So there's the crafting core. Oh. It's all click, right? Yeah. Just make 1,000 ingots so we have plenty. And we'll just let that run. Oh, I think we need the pedestals to get the quest completed. Okay, so let's say we need, let's just get a stack of these. And then actually we can just go eight, 3 8s, 2 4s, that's all those. And then 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. There we go. So we needed 41. I'm gonna be honest, I've never set this thing up before. On the same level, it can only reach 3 blocks. Okay. So that's completed. Should probably set it up somewhere. Doesn't particularly matter where. Why don't we do it down here? 2 3. Maybe 1 more block. I think the only place we need to deliver energy is the core, so should be good just to do trans. It's not an entangler porter, a stellar capacitor. Go, and that should relatively quickly fill up. Hopefully. Worst case, I can plug this in somewhere else. I don't think we need this extra ring around the outside. Go. That's the best as I can do with how many we need. And that takes that out of the picture. So now we're on to doing one of these, which I just need to get the stuff together. So I will quickly go craft up and collect up everything we need. And then we can get the creative modifier out of the way and start working on these creative cobble gens. So see you guys in a little bit. Be out of me. Alright guys, we're back. So I have the first of our creative items, this creative modifier right here. Ready to go. Let that ding. And then the only other 7x7 creative item we have to make is this creative cobble gen, which uses for this. I do need 8 of them to make the chaos planks. So we are going to get together 9 of them, hopefully. Yep, we have items enough for 9 of them. There's all 9 of those. Our next item we're going to focus on is the creative tank. And for this one, most of the stuff is relatively simple, either EMCable or relatively simple to make. Sorry. Leftover from my cold a couple of days ago. The only thing we do need to get going is this purification chamber, which needs oxygen. And we can probably, let me see what we have set up down here. Do we have an oxygen pipe that we could just feed off of? We could probably just feed off of this oxygen pipe that's feeding into here to feed that to make the osmium clumps. So let's get, so osmium clumps are made using purification chamber. This uses an enrichment chamber. Then we go at mechanism, because we need all the tier where are all the tier installers? Oh, they're there. And of course the upgrades for it, because we want this to run quickly. Not that we're going to use it that much at the moment, but there's 8 energy upgrades, and then we need 8. Where are the speed upgrades? You actually look up speed. Should come up. What are those for? Oh, actually additions machines. There's all 8 of those. Oh, I need an interface. And we might as well make the pattern while we're here for it. This one we have more of. I'll set it up to use this one. Come on, craft. Go. Still makes 3. Perfect. And some conduits. Stellar energy and some item. Here's input. Oops. Actually want that to be output. go and get the energy upgrades installed. Get the cable running. Oh, I already have torches. Why? There we go. Right, and now so how many of these do we need? So we need to make 9 of these, each one requiring 8 chunks, so we need a stack and 8. Right, these 8 times 8 is 64, so 8 times 9 is 64 plus 8. So we need 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 52. 52. Let's ensure this is working. There's all 52 of those, and the rest of the stuff I think is mostly EMCable. Is there anything else in here that we've not seen me do before? Not really. Yeah, I'm just going to collect up what's left of this to get them built, since you've seen it all done before. These will be a little bit annoying because I don't think they stack, but that's not a big deal. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit. BRB. Hey guys, welcome back. So I have now finally got the stuff together to make these creative fluid tanks. It's a little tedious to do because you have to place all these one by one. And they don't stack, of course. But I will say, just a quick note while we're working on this stuff. It did require one heck of a lot of work. Ooh, that's full. In the sense that, yeah, this got expanded out. These got doubled. This got tripled. Because the sulfuric acid, which we needed for this, that was being provided just by putting sulfur in here, and it was making it, is not super efficient and is actually relatively slow, which became a problem when you're making almost 1,000 of it. I think that's tier 8th degree neutral steel that I'm talking about there. Yeah. Then we need to go to elite. Ultimate, sorry. There's the rest of the fluid tanks. And let's create a fluid tank. Don't want to be using those instead. But yeah, essentially now we have what is, for all intents and purposes, an infinite source of any liquid we could want. Actually, it's for sure a source of infinite source of any liquid we want. And that means that now a couple of things that were a little bit harder before can be done in a far more simplistic way. Namely, I mean, this isn't hard. It's using EMC, so it's not a big deal. But this dynamic tank full of essence, with all these machines providing an essence. When I'm going like full bore, spawning as many animated blocks as I can, still runs into a snag. It's not good enough to keep up with that. Oops. Okay. It's still there. Okay. So yeah, to prevent that, we just have we can just have one of these hooked up, one of these ultimate tanks hooked up, and that will be good enough to replace it. So yeah, there's all 9 ultimate tanks, or creative fluid tanks. Sorry, I'm gonna put 3 of these. Six, 7, 8. There's 8 of them, and I have 1 left that I can use for stuff. I don't know what I probably will put. Let's do this. Oh, oops. It's not gonna work. Literally just do, for the moment, extract, put that on insert, go to my essence, I have a bucket of it, and bang. Now we have infinite essence, and I can turn all of the mob spawners on, and it should not ever drain out. Should be essentially infinite. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Got our creative tanks up and running now. That leaves us 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more creative items to make. Next time, I don't know which ones we're going to work on, but we'll figure out one to work on. But yeah, we're out of time, so that's all for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and goodbye. Could you guys be quiet up above, please? I'm trying to do an outro here. You guys are still here? You can head out. There's nothing more to see but this pretty green tank. Alright guys, goodbye.